Imagine waking up tomorrow, and the world's most important chip factories have stopped. No advanced AI chips. No new smartphones. No powerful data centers. And the companies building the AI revolution suddenly have a problem. At the center of it all is one company, TSMC. A company most people had barely heard of, has become so important that Taiwan, America, China, NVIDIA, Apple, and the entire global technology industry can't afford to ignore it. And the question isn't just how TSMC became this powerful. It's what happens if the world loses it. TSMC, the company Taiwan can't afford to lose. TSMC doesn't make smartphones. It doesn't sell laptops. And you probably won't find its name on the product sitting on your desk. Yet this company may be one of the most important companies on Earth. Because behind the iPhone, advanced AI chips, powerful computers, and even the technology driving modern data centers, there is often one critical link, TSMC. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company was founded in 1987 by Morris Chang with a radically different idea. Instead of designing chips and competing with its customers, TSMC would build chips for other companies. At the time, it sounded simple. But that decision would completely change the semiconductor industry. Companies like Apple, NVIDIA, AMD, and many others could focus on designing the world's most advanced chips without spending billions building their own factories. TSMC would handle the incredibly difficult part, manufacturing them. And manufacturing advanced chips is not like building an ordinary product. A modern semiconductor factory requires enormous investments, extreme precision, and years of technological development. Inside these factories, machines work with structures so tiny that they're measured in nanometers. A microscopic mistake can ruin an entire batch of chips. TSMC spent decades mastering this process. And that created something incredibly difficult to copy, a manufacturing advantage built through experience, technology, relationships, and scale. Then artificial intelligence changed everything. When AI exploded, companies suddenly needed enormous amounts of computing power. NVIDIA's AI chips became some of the most valuable pieces of technology in the world. But NVIDIA doesn't manufacture most of those chips itself. TSMC does. And this is where TSMC's importance became impossible to ignore. The world wasn't simply depending on companies designing advanced chips. It was increasingly depending on the company capable of actually producing them at scale. But there was a problem. Much of this manufacturing power was concentrated in one place, Taiwan. That created a strategic vulnerability. Taiwan sits just across the Taiwan Strait from China, and tensions between Beijing and Taipei have made the semiconductor industry a major geopolitical issue. For the United States, China, Taiwan, and the global technology industry, TSMC is no longer just a business. It is strategic infrastructure. Governments now want advanced chip manufacturing closer to home. The United States has pushed to expand semiconductor production domestically, while TSMC has announced major investments in Arizona. But moving semiconductor manufacturing is incredibly difficult. A factory is only one piece of the puzzle. You need specialized equipment, highly trained engineers, suppliers, chemicals, materials, infrastructure, and decades of manufacturing knowledge. You can't simply build a factory and instantly recreate Taiwan's semiconductor ecosystem. And that's what makes TSMC so powerful. Its biggest advantage isn't just the factories. It's the ecosystem surrounding them. For decades, TSMC has built relationships with some of the world's most important technology companies while constantly pushing manufacturing technology forward. That combination has made it extremely difficult for competitors to catch up. Today, the race for artificial intelligence is also becoming a race for semiconductor manufacturing. The companies building the future of AI need more powerful chips. More powerful chips require more advanced manufacturing. And more advanced manufacturing leads back to companies like TSMC. That means a company most consumers rarely think about has become one of the central players in the global technology race. But there's an uncomfortable question behind all of this. What happens if the world's most important chip manufacturer is disrupted? A geopolitical crisis, a major natural disaster, or a serious interruption to semiconductor production could affect everything from smartphones and computers to AI data centers and automobiles. That's why TSMC has become much more than a successful Taiwanese company. It has become a symbol of how dependent the modern world has become on a tiny number of highly specialized technologies. And perhaps that's the biggest story behind TSMC. The company didn't become powerful by selling a product everyone knows. It became powerful by becoming the company behind the products everyone wants. Today, the global economy is racing toward an AI-powered future. And at the center of that race sits a company whose name most people rarely see. TSMC. The company Taiwan can't afford to lose. If you want to know the stories behind the world's biggest companies, subscribe to Storynomics, and discover what really drives the business world.